What's up, you primitives? This week we're reviewing Ash vs. the Army of Darkness on Chuckload of Comics.
Oh, I should have done that.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Chuckload of Comics. My name's Chuck Lindsay.
I'm Shauna Lindsay.
This week we're talking about Ash vs. the Army of Darkness.
Oh, so awesome.
It's the latest installment in a long line of Ash, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness books. Up to this point, we've seen Ash vs. the Evil Dead. We've seen Ash Saves Obama. There was Ash vs. Darkman. Ash vs. Hack/vs. Ash. And my personal favorite, Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash.
Sounds so cool.
So the latest one, so check those out. Those books are freaking great. They're from
Yeah.
Dynamite Entertainment, Dynamite Comics.
Woohoo!
This one's called Ash vs. the Army of Darkness, and it's so far really, really awesome. It just came out this week.
Yep. So Zero came out like a month ago.
That's issue 0.
Issue 0. 99 cents, people. If you can find
right,
it,
I
it's
forgot about that.
99 cents.
Yeah, if you can still find issue 0, it's probably, if it's not in the main rack of your comic shop,
Yeah.
it might be in the horror section.
Yep.
Check out the horror section, because the issue 0 is an important issue, because it kind of gives you the backstory. If you've never seen Army of Darkness, the film,
You must be living under a rock.
well, even if you are living under said rock, issue 0 totally catches you up.
Yep.
They actually give you the entire. Can you hear our cat screaming in the other room? Just
We can hear him screaming.
Deadite.
There must
down
be
the hall.
deadites down the hall.
Oh my god,
There must be.
he's just being really,
Aw,
really noisy.
Poor guy. Oh well.
Anyway, not breaking my concentration.
That's right.
So yeah, check out issue 0. If you can still get it, it's 99 cents, and it'll totally get you caught up on the story that's happening.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna get into that in just a second. But before you do, little Bruce Campbell love.
Oh, Bruce
From
Campbell.
our resident Bruce Campbell expert. Nobody knows more about Bruce Campbell than this gal sitting right next to me.
And he's just saying that because I probably know a little bit more than him. But
She
and
read
the
his
only reason,
novel.
The only reason is because I read If Chins Could Kill: Confessions from a B movie actor.
Chins Could Kill.
If Chins Could Kill. Bruce talks about how him and Sam Raimi grew up together basically in they met each other at high school and they were making all their Super 8 films, and
That's awesome.
which led to making the best movie in the world, Evil Dead.
Yeah, lay some Evil Dead knowledge on me real quick.
I ain't got that much Evil Dead knowledge, but
How
you
did
know
it
what
get
things? Well, it got made with them basically going out in the world and begging for money. They needed $100,000. They already had the actors lined up, just a bunch of their friends hanging out at high school. But long story short, they ended up getting the money and getting the movie made with lots of grit. But one funny thing I thought is the Delta, the car.
The Delta 88 that he
That-
rolls around in
Yeah,
all
that
the
was
Evil Dead movies.
Sam Raimi's car, and he
Really?
insisted on it being in every single film. I think it's even in Spider-Man, which is kind of funny.
The Ash's car, the Delta, which also actually appears in these comic books. He's
Yeah,
rolling around
yeah.
the Delta.
Yep.
And if you've
Speaking of-
ever... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, speaking of Bruce Campbell, though, if you ever have the opportunity to go see him talk, it's so fun and awesome. We actually got to see him when we first moved to Chicago.
Cat's screaming
Thanks,
in there.
Walter. When we first moved to Chicago, My Name is Bruce.
Yeah,
That
the movie did
movie
My Name
came
is
out.
Bruce.
Yeah, and so he came to our local theater and introduced the movie all for the price of admission to the movie. So it was really cool.
Yeah, we also saw him at Wizard World. He talked about his show, Ash vs. the Evil Dead, which if you haven't seen that show on Stars, I
Yes.
think it is. That show is fantastic. If you're a
Yep.
fan of the Evil Dead, the entire Ash universe, the Army of Darkness universe, you got to check out Ash vs. the Evil Dead on Stars. I think they're about to
100%.
start in the 3rd season, so it's
Yep.
pretty badass. So, enough blowing of Bruce Campbell. Let's talk a little bit about this comic book. So, like we said before, Ash vs. the Army of Darkness issue 0 came out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so issue 0, if you can still get it, you should. It's badass. If you're unfamiliar with the story of Army of Darkness, it's a fantastic movie. It was a groundbreaking, pivotal movie in my young adult life in 8th grade when it came out.
My
I still
first
remember
Bruce
seeing it for the
Campbell
first
movie.
time. Shauna's.
I actually
saw
skipped
Army
over
of Darkness
Evil Dead
before.
and Evil Dead 2. Just went straight for Army of Darkness.
So did I saw Army of Darkness first, then I saw Evil Dead after that. But what was I talking about?
The book, how it catches you up. If you haven't seen Army of
Right.
Darkness, it gives you a great synopsis. But even if you have seen Army of Darkness, it's great to see
Yeah.
how he ties it in. So it's
So,
pretty cool.
Cast your memory back. Army of Darkness. It ends after he goes back to the 14th century and he fights the army of Deadites and all that stuff, and he comes back and he's telling the whole story in S-Mart. He's like telling the story to one of his buddies or a customer. Right then, it's giant witch Deadite shows up, and he pulls out his boomstick from aisle 6 and blows the witch away in the middle of everybody. Well, this book starts with him sitting in the human resources department of S-Mart, explaining why he just shot a customer in the middle of the store. So it starts right where the movie Army of Darkness ends, which is killer. So freaking badass. So he gets fired from S-Mart because he murdered a customer. And so what the basic story is going to be about is after he gets fired from S-Mart for murdering the customer, he gets a visit from somebody, like a high school principal. Apparently the lady who was the customer who he shot was the librarian of a high school.
Yeah.
Of the local high school. And so she recruits him. Apparently there's some crazy, dark shit going on at the high school, some Necronomicon stuff going on at the high school. So she recruits him to be a substitute teacher while doing an investigation on the Deadites at this high school. And that's going to be the basic premise of the run. Ash is a substitute teacher. He is like, teaching detention and history.
History. And then they also have him scheduled to run detention too, which is kind of funny.
Which is great. So you get into issue 1, and then you finally get to see Ash substitute teaching in his hilarious Bruce Campbell way. The book's written just like the show is written, just like the movies are written. It's very comical.
Big props to Chris Sims and Chad Bowers, because they write exactly how Ash Williams sounds in your head and in the movies. It's just it's perfectly written book for any fan of Evil Dead or Army of Darkness or Bruce Campbell period. So check it out. There's some really hilarious books or parts in issue number 1 where they go to the science lab and all the frogs, the dissection frogs, become possessed by Deadites, and so they come out all evil. So great.
There's a really funny line in there where they're like, you hear the sounds coming from the science lab, and they're like, rivet, rip out your soul. It was funny as hell. It's good. There's tons of laughs in this book and tons of great art. Gory yet funny art.
Before we wrap up, though, I do have to point out my amazing birthday card over here that my wonderful husband Chuck Lindsay made for me. I apologize, Bruce Campbell, if there's some copyright issues going on here, but he didn't sell it. He just gave it to me. And what's inside but 2 tickets to see Bruce Campbell on his new book tour, because he wrote a second book called Hail to the Chin, which is more confessions of a B-movie actor. And we get to go see him live.
So there's still tickets available. It's a Music Box in Chicago, Friday, September 1st.
Yep.
So check it out. Bruce Campbell's going to be at the Music Box Theater Friday, September 1st in Chicago. So get your tickets. Check it out. And pick up Ash vs. Army of Darkness. Pick up a lot of the other Army of Darkness comic books that are out there. They're really fun. They're just a blast to read. They're a blast to look at. That's about all we got. So I guess join us here next week for more comic book reviews.
I guess, Walter, you got anything to say?
No, the cat's quiet now.
No, now he's quiet.
All right, well, thanks for watching. This is Truckload of Comics. We'll see you here next week. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We got a lot of other good shows on the YouTube channel, so check them out. We got like that one and that one. Lots of good stuff. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button for more episodes every single week. See you later.